There can't possibly be any Disney movie worse than Chicken Little, right? I did get a notification to do a rant on a Disney movie, another one. This one, this movie he or she requested me to do. It can't be that bad. It can't be as bad as Chicken Little. Let me see this notification and see what Disney movie he wants me to rant on. No, I know this movie. No, 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 not this movie. Ugh. You know what? Remember how I said Chicken Little's the worst Disney movie ever? Well, there's a movie worse than that. It's this movie, The Wild. This movie is worse. Ugh, this movie, I hate this one. I hate this one. It's so bad. Ugh. This movie's worse than Chicken Little. Hey guys, Sam the Man, the Batman Man here, and welcome back to another video. Today, as you can tell, I'm going to be doing a movie rant. And I'm going to be ranting on a Disney movie that came out in 2006, and that is The Wild. Let's just rip this trash apart. The plot of this movie is you basically have this lion named Samson, and he has a son named Ryan, and basically Ryan wants to be great and wants to be a big great lion and all that, and then all of a sudden he does something and he wants to go somewhere, and then he gets captured, and then basically Samson and all the other zoo animals, a giraffe, a squirrel, and all, alligator and all that, basically have to go rescue Samson's son Ryan. And they all live in a zoo, so they have to leave the zoo and go out in public to save Samson's son. But yeah, that's pretty much the plot of The Wild. Sounds original, doesn't it? No, I was being sarcastic. This movie is basically Finding Nemo and Madagascar if you were to mix those two movies in a blender. It's like, here, I'll be right back. I think Disney was like this when they were making this movie. What should the plot of this movie be? I know, let's reuse Finding Nemo's plot, and then we'll just steal the concept of Madagascar. And then they were just like this. Mix these two movies in a blender. And what do we get? Mix those two movies in a blender, and this is what we get. Hang on. Yeah. Once again, mixed Finding Nemo and Madagascar in a blender. This is what we get. Yeah. Overall, this movie, the plot is nothing. The plot is just Finding Nemo, but with zoo animals. And the concept is just a ripoff of Madagascar. This movie's a ripoff of Madagascar and Finding Nemo. Yeah. Plot is basically just Finding Nemo with the Madagascar concept. That's what it is. Yeah. And these two movies are so much better than The Wild. Well, Madagascar is a better zoo animal movie, and Finding Nemo is a much better movie with that plot. Nemo is great. I think of these three movies, Finding Nemo, Madagascar, and The Wild, Nemo's my favorite of all these. Nemo's number one, and then Madagascar second, and then The Wild last. But yeah, these are good movies. These were both part of my childhood. The Wild, though. Ugh, Wild is bad. The Wild is bad. Like, this movie was just... Ugh, it's like, we've seen this before. I should be watching two much better movies right now. I should either be watching Nemo or Madagascar instead of this. Like, this movie is bad. I do not like this movie. And yeah. I actually think this is a worse Disney movie than Chicken Little, because Chicken Little, at least, I have more childhood memories with Chicken Little than this film. I watched this film barely. I watched it like once or twice as a kid, not very much, but Chicken Little is actually better than this movie, come to think of it. I think I give The Wild a 2 out of 10, yeah. You know what? 2.5 out of 10. Wild's a 2.5. Wild's pretty bad. The Wild's a 2.5 or a 3, actually. One of those. I think I'll give it a 3. Wild gets a 3. The Wild, 3 out of 10. I give this movie an F. I do not recommend this movie. It's bad. Watch these 2 movies instead. Finding Nemo and Madagascar. These are good movies. Wild, no. But yeah, all in all, Wild, I give it a 3 out of 10. Disney's worst movie, and I give it an F. But yeah, all in all, I do not like this movie. But yeah. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this rant. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Sam the Man, the Batman Man is out. Bye!
Gillette, that's the name.